Hey guys, it's Sakinator back here to give you a quick report on our latest games. Jono and I had a few games of Shadespire today.
It's Jono here. Really enjoying this game. It's very quick, very good.
I think it was quite interesting. It seemed like at first it's quite basic, but there is actually a lot of strategy in place, and we played 3 games, so we'll give you a quick rundown of our 3 games today and the overall score at the end, and how much we enjoyed it. So I took the Liberators, and obviously Jono took the Bloodreavers. My strategy was really just to castle up and try and focus on keeping my group up at the front so that I could still get in combat but get the buffs from each other.
Yeah, with the game, you can see immediately with the stats cards how you would expect your warband members to perform. So the Bloodreavers have lower wounds. They're a bit faster than Liberators. They don't immediately do as much damage, but so the deck that's pre-built for you is aimed towards getting in the face of the Liberators as fast as possible and doing as much damage.
So at the end of game 1, Jono obviously got up in contact and started chewing through, and at the end of game 1 the score was actually 6 points to 4, so I had 6 points with the Liberators and Jono had 4 points for the Bloodreavers. So game 2, Jono really put his thinking cap on and really changed up his strategy.
I decided, based on the first game, I thought, I'll play the objectives, and like I said, the pre-constructed deck isn't aimed towards that really. It will reward you, but everything about the Chaos Warband doesn't reward safe play. So game 2 I decided that I would immediately assault the leader, and that decision was based on the actual objectives I drew, where it would reward me for getting at least 3 of my team into the opposing half. So
you basically killed him before he even had a turn.
Yeah, he got one-shotted thanks to the combination of power cards that I used. It was quite quick and quite painful for Isaac, because as soon as he lost his leader, then he's already a third of his force gone. So
it was a five models versus 2 at that point. I was feeling very outnumbered. Jono got his power card combos really good and totally turned the game around. It was 3-7 in game 2. And then so game 3 we both put our thinking caps back on. I set up my guys deep in my own territory trying to keep them away from those first turn assaults, and we really noticed in game 3 how important getting the back-to-back initiatives were. So I started much deeper and tried to try and pick his guys off one at a time, and that worked quite well. And
I thought I would try the same tactic again and rush, but I dragged myself out of position. Tried to go for the quick objective on the first turn, scored it. It was 1-1 after the first round, and then my guys just fell apart as they were just picked off one by one. And I think that exposes quite a big weakness in that band, is the fact that they cannot take hits. They don't shield, they dodge. And Isaac's crits were just finishing them off. So even with my combos where I tried to take a guy out, there was a strategy for him to be healed again. So I didn't do enough alpha strike damage to take it my way, unfortunately.
So in game 3, the final result was 6 points versus 1, which we thought was quite overwhelming. But once we tallied up the points over the 3 games, the score ended up Isaac on 15 versus John on 12. So we're going to start up a leaderboard at club. So send us in your scores or your tallies. You've got to have a 3-game minimum versus your opponent to get your points into the leaderboard. But looking forward to playing some Shadespire at next club, and we'll just show you some pictures of the models and some of the rule book as well. And thanks very much for listening in.
Thank you very much.